Right over the top. Sound is working. Yep, we're good. Okay, hey, look. Here we go. Hopefully this will address kind of part of your question, Michael. Okay, it says for all x in the closed interval, f has a positive first derivative. We just talked about that. Hands up. What does it mean to say f has a positive first derivative? Hands up. There are actually multiple meanings to this, and you have to know all the meanings because you don't know what they're going to ask you about. So Dylan, what does it mean for f to have a positive first derivative?
Positive first slope.
So it means the slope of f is always positive. The slope of f is always positive. 2 points if your hand was raised. What else does it mean for f to have a positive first derivative? What's another way to say it? There's lots of ways. It's like Ellis said, it's not one way that it is said, it's multiple ways. So what's another way to say that f has a positive first derivative? For hands, Keely's, I can't tell you. Go ahead, Keely.
Is it increasing?
It does mean f is increasing. Perfect. But again, force yourself to not ever say it. Like, be specific. And that's where Danica's chart comes in, Michael. Right there. I suddenly don't need to draw a picture. I can say, oh, wait a minute. They just told me f prime is always positive. That means the y values of f are always going up. 2 points for Keely. I don't need a graph to see that. Cash.
Say f has a positive slope.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, the slope of f is always positive. F always has a positive slope. F always has a positive rate of change. Oh, perfect. 2 more for Sarah. 2 for Cash. Sorry, getting kind of excited. Pretty good. I don't get excited explaining. I get excited when I hear you making sense of it. That's all I care about. Please.
I realized, like, kind of an answer to Michael's question.
Please.
If you just write out, I guess like this will be kind of time consuming. I'm saying because I already know what it is, but if you write out the rate of change between the numbers in a table, and then write out the rate of change between the next numbers, like for the first one, you would write 2.
Okay, pause for a minute. I'm going to have you keep going, but I want to make sure everyone sees what Cameron is doing, because he is dead accurate. Like, he is right on target. And it saves making a graph. It's really quick. But I want to do one thing first. F is supposed to be always increasing. So raise your hand. Can we eliminate any answer? Like, notice how when I solve the problem, I just do it little by little. Like the sign, don't do it all at once. Little by little. This one clue that f prime was always positive, does that get us anywhere? Does that allow us to eliminate any answers, Eliza?
C, D, and E are all decreasing, so
Perfect.
you have to eliminate them.
C, D, and E all show values of f that are decreasing. That cannot match the clue. F has a positive first derivative. Those cannot work. How many knew that? 2 more. Okay. Questions? Okay, I'm going to do what Cameron said. Okay. You kept asking what derivative means. We're doing a great job of getting better at it. Derivative is the rate of change, like Sarah said, of f. So we know that f has to be going up because the rate at which f is changing is positive. So f has to go up. The second derivative is how fast the rate itself changes. That did help. 2 for Joey. I paid for sound effects. It was awesome. I suddenly got this amazing feeling. It's like, oh yeah, there we go. Look here, hey. Okay. I always joke. I said, like, if I pass out from excitement, call for help and then you can leave. Okay. I had a heart condition a few years ago. No joke. Where I would suddenly feel this pressure in my chest, this kind of odd feeling, and I'd take my pulse, and my pulse was like, it's actually not that uncommon. Maybe some of you have this condition. I don't know. So I take my pulse, and it's going like beat, beat, beat. Like there's these big gaps. So I go to the doctor, and everything. He sends me for an MRI. He's super nice. He comes back. He's from Korea. He's like, you have a big heart. Like, No, not in a good way, bad way. Like my heart had enlarged, everything. So I had what's called an ablation. They go in and they change the electrical signals going to the heart. Like they cut some of them, and it fixed me. So I'm good. Okay, so my pass out. Look. It's on this chart right here. I didn't have room to put it on your reference sheet. I like to refer to the F values as just an amount of something. We don't know what we're measuring today, so it's whatever, like temperature, I don't know. Maybe these are temperatures, okay? F prime is the rate at which those temperatures will change. RR stands for rate of the rate. It's the rate at which the rate is changing, okay? So we know these are going up. Here's what you said, Cameron, I'll draw it.
So you write out the difference between the y values.
So what's the difference between these two y values, Cam?
2.
And hey, warning, they will fool you if you're not careful. You must also check how fast x is changing, because it's a comparison. Here x is changing by 1. Sure enough, they give a test question 1 year where x doesn't change by 1 and half the people miss it. So you check that, that's also 1. I'm just sorry to say so much, Cameron. So look, this is the average rate at which these values are changing. They're going up at a rate of 2 to 1. He checks the next one, 3 to 1. He checks the next one, 4 to 1. So 2 more for Cameron, but everyone raise your hand. F is going up because F does 7, 9, 12, 16. The average rate at which F goes up is 2, 3, 4. So is the rate increasing or decreasing? Hands up. The values are increasing. Is the average rate increasing or decreasing? There we go. Let's go, Jess. This average rate is increasing. 2 points if you knew that. Danica's chart shows all this. We know that. I have too many things going on. Too much excitement. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. Look, F prime is positive. So that means F has to go up. Oh, there's Kim. Negative second derivative. That means F double prime is negative. That means that the rate at which F is going up is getting less and less. This rate is getting more and more. Now pause for a minute. I think my face looked like Keely's at that moment because I think it's a hard thing to understand. I have a hard time getting my brain to get that. So let me say it a different way. They said the second derivative was negative. Good with that? Okay. Second derivative is negative. That means that the slopes of F have to decrease. Well, these are average slopes of F, but they have to decrease as well, and they're not. They're increasing. So this is wrong. The slopes of F, so I just keep using Danica's chart. That was the beauty of the chart. It eliminated the need to draw graphs. So it's way faster.
On the AP test, if we're able to eliminate 4 out of the 5, can we just choose the one left?
For sure. I would probably choose the one that's left, keep moving, and then you'll have time at the end because this is how the test works. It's not a race. You come back around, let's take another moment and just double check it. So like right here, Joey, how much is the Y value changing there? How much did the X value change? 1. Y value here, Joey?
3,
And then the X value,
1,
Y value,
2,
X value. Good. So look, these are the average slopes of F. They're the average rates of change of F. Those slopes are decreasing. That's what we need. We need the slopes of F to decrease. Is that what you meant, Cameron? I kind of stole your spectacular, really well observed. Anybody else? That's 23. Oh, please, Mike.
Okay, so just like to kind of summarize what would be good without a graph is just examine whatever like the rod x values are of f of x.
X and Y.
Right? X and y values, and then look at the slopes. Understand like how the slopes, what they mean in terms of f prime, and then find the different slopes of f prime and see what that means about f double prime. And then just like make sure that you understand what the different slopes mean.
Two more. Oh, please. Oh,
Also, is a closed interval you include the numbers that are in parentheses and an open is you discrete them?
correct. It's perfect, Alex. Perfect. Open and closed interval. The good news is it's rare that they test you in a way that really makes much difference. They'll use those words a lot, but it isn't usually something I have to worry too much about. Once in a while. Please.
Although it does, does it occur a lot, like with the questions on 22? With the,
Oh, right, where you had to be careful.
Yeah.
That's fair. Even that doesn't happen very often, to be honest, though. Two more. Usually it's like crystal clear. It's not like anything vague. Okay, cool. Stop this video.